This video is number 2 in the series titled Dragon Ball Z Teaches Real-Life Kung Fu Information. Dragon Ball Z is a children's cartoon from Japan. The cartoon is about a young boy who wants to learn Kung Fu. The young boy, whose name is Goku, finds a master who teaches him Kung Fu. The young boy then goes on to win second place in the World Martial Arts Tournament. According to Happy Theory and Common Sense, the creators of the cartoon Dragon Ball Z put their own knowledge of Kung Fu into the cartoon. According to Happy Theory, various real-life Kung Fu ideas and lessons are included in the cartoon Dragon Ball Z to teach young children about real-life Kung Fu. The ideas and lessons about real-life Kung Fu found in Dragon Ball Z can be simple and clear or subtle and profound. This series of videos will discuss the various real-life Kung Fu ideas and lessons that are presented in the cartoon Dragon Ball Z. Goku has some unique characteristics that make him instantly identifiable. One of these unique characteristics is the tail shown in this picture. Goku's tail is an important part of the Dragon Ball Z story. In the light of the full moon, Goku's tail has the power to transform Goku into the super strong giant ape shown in this picture. According to Happy Theory, the creators of Dragon Ball Z gave Goku a tail and connected the tail to the attainment of super strength to teach children that human beings can have a tail in real life and that the possession of a tail is associated with a very strong body. The claim that human beings have a tail sounds like it must be false. As seen in this profile view of a model human body, there is no tail visible on the back of a human body. That is because, according to Happy Theory, the tail of a human being is invisible. Before explaining why the tail of a human being is invisible, it will be helpful to first describe some of the other characteristics of the tail of a human being. Goku's tail looks like the tail of a monkey, as shown in this comparison picture. According to Happy Theory, the creators of Dragon Ball Z gave Goku a monkey-like tail for various storytelling purposes. According to Happy Theory, the tail of a human being is more like the tail of a kangaroo. The tail of a kangaroo is relatively large, and it can push on the ground to help support the body of the kangaroo. If a person was asked to outline the tail of a kangaroo, they would most likely outline the part of the kangaroo outlined in this picture. While that answer seems obvious, it is not completely correct according to Happy Theory. According to Happy Theory, the tail of a kangaroo is actually the area outlined in this picture. This outlined area includes the buttocks as part of the tail. It is common sense that the buttocks are part of the tail if you think about it for a moment. The muscles that are in the tail have to be attached to the body so the body can control the tail. The large size of the buttock muscles supports the idea that the tail is attached to the body. The buttock muscles are so large, it seems more reasonable to believe they control both the legs and the tail than to believe they only control the legs. According to Happy Theory, the buttocks of a human being are all that is left of the physical part of the tail of a human body. According to Happy Theory, the part of the tail of a human being that extends out behind the body is invisible. In order to understand why the tail of a human being is invisible, it is necessary to know something about physics. There is something in physics that is called a vector that is used to describe the direction and strength of physical forces. A vector can be represented by an arrow indicating the direction of the force and some notation about the strength of the force. The tail of a kangaroo is a living thing made of flesh and blood. The tail of a kangaroo also generates invisible physical forces that are used to balance the body of the kangaroo. For scientific purposes, there is no need for an actual physical tail. The only thing that is needed are the invisible physical forces that counterbalance the invisible physical forces in the body of the kangaroo. It was just stated that a vector is a scientific tool that is used to indicate the direction and strength of physical forces. If the tail of a kangaroo is a collection of physical forces of some known strength that stick out behind the body of the kangaroo, then the flesh and blood physical tail of the kangaroo can be replaced by a vector that points in the same direction and has the same strength as the physical forces in the flesh and blood physical tail of the kangaroo had. According to Happy Theory, the tail of a human being is invisible because it is composed of invisible physical forces that can be described by the laws of physics. The remaining physical part of the human tail, the buttocks, and various other parts of the physical body generate and channel invisible physical forces to the rear of the body that can be described by a vector like the one shown in this picture. According to Happy Theory, the invisible human tail composed of invisible physical forces balances and stabilizes the body of a human being in the same way the flesh and blood tail of a kangaroo balances and stabilizes the body of a kangaroo. The following video clip demonstrates how invisible physical forces can affect the body. In the following video clip, Gohan's tail was cut off while he was asleep. Please watch what happens after Gohan wakes up.
Blech! I need to wash my face. Ah, ah, whoa! Oh man, what's wrong with that? What in the world? Oh no, it's my tail. It's missing!
After Gohan wakes up, he stumbles around and falls down. The invisible physical forces in Gohan's tail that used to balance his body are gone. It looks like Gohan is stumbling and falling for no reason at all, but Gohan is really stumbling and falling because unbalanced invisible physical forces within his body are forcing him to stumble and fall. According to Happy Theory, the practice of Kung Fu will solidify and strengthen the parts of the body that contribute to the generation of the invisible physical forces that create the invisible tail of a human being. According to Happy Theory, the creators of the cartoon Dragon Ball Z made Goku a Kung Fu hero and gave him a tail to teach children that human beings can have a tail, and that human beings with a tail will have very strong Kung Fu powers.